United States Senate Committee on Civil Service is a defunct committee of the United States Senate, the first standing Senate committee with jurisdiction over the civil service was the United States Senate Committee on Civil Service and Retrenchment, which was established on December 4, 1873, following unanimous approval of a resolution introduced by Henry B.Anthony of Rhode Island. On April 18, 1921, the committee was renamed the United States Senate Committee on Civil Service. The Legislative Reorganization Act of 1946 retained the Committee on Civil Service and established the committee's jurisdiction over all the aspects of civil service, the Census Bureau and the government's gathering of statistics, and the National Archives. The act also transferred to the committee jurisdiction over the Postal Service. On April 17, 1947, as specified by S. 99 of the 80th United States Congress, the committee's name was changed from the Committee on Civil Service to the United States Senate Committee on Post Office and Civil Service. The committee ceased to exist in February 1977 under S. Res. 4 of the 95th Congress when its functions were transferred to the Committee on Governmental Affairs. In the were select special committees pertaining to the civil service. United States Senate Select Committee to investigate the operation of the civil service 1888 to 1889. United States Senate Select Committee to examine the several branches in the civil service 1875 to 1921. United States Special Committee to investigate the administration of the civil service system 1938 to 1941. Chairman of the Committee on Civil Service and Retrenchment 1873 to 1921. George Wright 1873 to 1875. Powell Clayton 1875 to 1877. James G. Blaine 1877. Henry Teller 1877 to 1879. M. C. Butler 1879 to 1881. Joseph Hawley 1881 to 1887. Jonathan Chase 1887 to 1889. Edward O. Walcott 1889 to 1893. Wilkinson Call 1893 to 1894. Thomas Jarvis 1894 to 1895. J. C. Pritchard 1895 to 1899. Lucien Baker 1899 to 1901. George C. Perkins 1901 to 1909. Albert Cummins 1909 to 1913. Atlee Pomerine 1913 to 1917. Kenneth McKellar 1917 to 1919. Thomas Sterling 1919 to 1921. Chairman of the Committee on Civil Service 1921 to 1947. Thomas Sterling 1921 to 1923. Robert Nelson Stanfield 1923 to 1925. James Couzens 1925–1926. Porter H. Dale 1926 to 1933. William J. Bulow 1933 to 1943. Kenneth McKellar 1943–1944.